What would be the last words that would be your words if knew that it was your time to pass away? The grisly thought about a deathbed might be quite unnerving for anyone, but not for these famous persons. Leonardo da Vinci, who painted the Mona Lisa, which is considered one of the best paintings in human history. He said that I have offended God and mankind, because my work did not reach the quality it should have. Just before he passed away. While the famous traveler Marco Polo died at the age of 69, he said I did not tell even half of what I saw because no one would believe me. And left people wondering what this man saw. French composer Jean-Philippe Rameau spent all his life with music, and to the priest who came to him and sang in his last moments. "What the devil do you mean to sing to me, priest? You are out of tune." He maintained his musician personality until his last moment. The last words of King Richard III of England are dramatic. After his horse was wounded on the battlefield, King Richard, who was trapped in the enemies, turned to his fleeing soldiers and said, "Horse, I would give my kingdom to a horse." The horse was not given and was killed by the enemy soldiers. Famous composer Mozart, when he was 35 years old on deathbed, "The taste of death is upon my lips, I feel something that is not of this earth." And these poetic words were his last words. The famous philosopher Socrates, he continued to teach people something just before he died. Crito, we owe a cock to Asclepios, pay it and do not neglect it. When the famous French writer Voltaire was in his bed at the age 83, when the priest urged him to renounce Satan, he replied, "This is no time to make new enemies." Then he passed away. Revolutionary Ernesto Che Guevara, the day after he was captured, to the soldier who came to execute him. "I know you came here to kill me, shoot me, coward. You will only have killed one man." He showed his determined stance until the last moment. The famous Irish writer Oscar Wilde, when he was passing away at the age of 46. "My wallpaper and I are fighting a duel to the death. One or the other of us must go." And he passed away. The German philosopher Hegel is remembered even today with this statement he said before he died. "There was only one man who ever understood me. And even he didn't understand me." Famous British comedian Charlie Chaplin, before he died at the age of 88. When the priest, who was attending him on his deathbed, said, "May the Lord have mercy on your soul," Chaplin's quick response was, "Why not? After all, it belongs to him." Those were his final words. The famous prophet Nostradamus, he predicted his own death the day before he passed away at the age of 62. He said to the people next to him that, "You will not find me alive at sunrise." The next morning he was reportedly found dead. Famous Jamaican singer Bob Marley, he reflected his lifestyle in his last words before he died. His final words to his son Ziggy were, "Money can't buy life." Scientist Joseph Henry Green, maybe he's the first person to realize that he's dead. While measuring his own heart rate at age 81, he said, stopped, and he passed away. Russian writer Nicolai Gogol, it is not known what he saw in his last moments. He said that, "A ladder, bring a ladder quickly," then he closed his eyes forever. You can subscribe to our channel for the continuation of our videos. Thanks for your time.